Hello everybody, Artisan Loom again, here with another tutorial by the infamous Knit Haley 22. And this is for her Queen's Armor. This is her new design. It's designed to go with the King's Armor. So this is the Queen's Armor. And it is super gorgeous, and it's kind of like has the King's Armor down the center with a little bit of the Asteria bracelet that she also had done. She incorporated both those designs to come up with this one, and it's really, really nice. So we're going to be doing this one, not in those colors. I'm going to switch them up because I have a pretty brooch that I want to put on, or charm. It's not a brooch, it's a charm. So, but this is her account. So if you want to give her a follow, that would be absolutely wonderful. She is known as the Cuff Queen. She's got amazing, amazing designs. And anyhow, that is the one we are going to be working on right now. So what we're going to lay first is the border, which are these, the Asteria border, and where she's got her black bands, that's what we're going to be, well, actually not quite. What we're going to do is where she has her, I believe that's Egyptian red, these little flower, I'll just call them flowers. They're not really stars, they're flowers, I'll call them that. But that's what we're going to be laying first. So go ahead and get your colors, but this is the way the loom's going to be set up, and I just lost my place. This is not good. Okay, I'm back. Back in business. Okay, so this is the way the loom is set up. You've got, it's set up the exact way as if your loom comes to you, the way that it's already, see? Well, all three of them are going to be like this. You're going to have the first one here. This middle one's going to be staggered one down. Okay? And then this one's the same. So both of these are going to be the same height. The center one, you're going to stagger down. So the end is right here. Down one, up one, down two, up two, down one, up one. So however you want to look at it, that's what it is. And today I am going to be using, what am I going to be using? Where she's got her bands that we're laying right now for the border, which is the, she's using Egyptian red. I am going to use, what did I decide to use? I'm going to use purple, Royal Purple LE. That's what I'm going to use for this part. So what you're going to do to get started is you're going to start in that center peg, and you're going to go to the left and just follow this all the way around, just like that. And do the same on this side. Oops. To go back and push my bands down. Okay, so that's how we're going to start it off. And then we're going to do the Asteria border, which is just like this, where we're putting the little flowers. So you're going to go up one on the left and go into the center on the next one. And then you're going to go up right there and into the center. Okay? And then you're going to continue connecting that, just like that, back into the center. So if you've done the Asteria bracelet, you'll recognize what we're doing here. Okay, just like that. Okay. I'm getting messages left and right. I guess I shall turn my volume off. Okay, So you're going to do that all the way down the loom. We're doing 2 loom lengths. Okay, so you're going to continue over here and do the same thing on this side, just like that. And then you're going to connect out. Just like that, okay? And we'll do that on both sides all the way down. So just go over here and connect this way, like that. And then just continue on. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, let you finish this part up, and I shall meet you back once we get this step done. Seeing as how it's monotonous, we don't need to be together on this one because you're just doing the same thing all the way down. Okay, I'll be right back. So we don't go all the way down. I told you wrong. Sorry, another boo-boo, another mistake. And it's not really a mistake, whatever. It's not like we've already started looping. Anyhow, so your last bands that we placed right here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, will be the 7th peg down. Now we've got one more starburst to do, but it's looped. Bands are placed a little bit differently. So what we're going to do, let me see if I can. I'm sure you can see this, but I'm going to zoom it in anyhow. Okay, so this is where we stopped and came to the point. So we need to go out to the left, out to the right, up 1, over 1, and now we're going to go down. This is where it's different, okay? Bring it down. We're going to leave this one empty for now, okay? And then we're going to go up 2, and that's where the center is at, okay? Leave this one. That'll be your last band that you place, okay? Let me see if I can lift this up and go from this side. I'll just hold it here. I'll try to hold it without messing up. Okay, so here's your last band, your last one. So we're going to go to the left, to the right, and then we're going to go up 1, and then we're going to go in 1. Okay, and at this point we're going to come down. And then we're going to go up 2 to meet up with that center. If I can get this untwisted, just like that, okay? So that's what it should look like as of right now. Okay, these two are still empty, and what we're going to need to do is that's where we're going to place our very last band, okay? There you go. Okay, just like that. So now go ahead and figure out what your next band color is going to be, and I will meet you right back. Okay, now on here, the next part we're going to be doing is, you see this black that's underneath her Egyptian red? That's the color we're going to put. It's what's going to be underneath the flowers. So for that, I'm going to use my, and I don't think it's seen that much, so really you don't have to use, I mean, it's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and use the Gray Sweets just because I love them. I don't know how much of that will show, probably just a little bit. But I'll go ahead and that's the color I'm going to choose to use. Okay, so you need the stretchy bands for this because we're going to do triangular triangles all the way around, just like we did on the Asteria bracelet, and it's got to be able to loop back to itself. So you got to make sure it can stretch. So I probably wouldn't use LE on this particular part. But anyhow, all we're going to do is we're going to do a triangle, okay, and another triangle. We're going to do this all the way around the loom. just like this. Push my bands down. And I hate that they're twisted. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I can fix them afterwards, but I usually don't worry about it, but whatever. Okay, so now that we've done that all the way around, so we started here and then followed it connecting all the way around, okay? And we're going to do it all the way up the loom in each one of these flowers or starbursts, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to let you finish that. I'll show you what it looks like on this side. And we're going to do the same thing, just like this. Just going to connect them, just like that. Very simple. Make sure you push your bands down as you go. And keep them in the correct order. And there's that. Okay. So I'm only going to show you one because it's pretty simple, and you just got to make sure you start, you know, over here and do it all the way down to in the middle of each one of these flower thingamajiggies. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, finish that part up, and then we will move on to the next step, which is very, very simple. All right, I'll be right back. So once I've done all my triangular starburst there, what we need to do now is, and let me get my iPad so I can show you the next step. This next step is where these orange bands are going up on either side of the black tarantula bands. So it's going to be, we're going to do a single chain. Oops, sorry. We're going to do a single chain right there, and then see where she has her silver or her gold chain. She left the single chain out because she used a real chain in its place. Now, I'm not going to use a real chain. I'm going to show you how to do it with the bands. So it's just going to be single chains. There comes Lightning. He's making his debut again. Okay. Well, he changed his mind. Okay, so that's what we're going to be laying next. So let me figure out, what am I going to do for my... What did I decide to do? I think what I was going to do... Let me check. I had my color scheme somewhat figured out. And then... Let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to use black on the middle, or on the side, blue down the middle. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I had it written down. I'm going to do black on the sides. We're going to do 3 single chains right down here. We're going to go all the way up to the end. And I'm going to use black on both of these single chains just like this. This is a cylindric jet black. And I'm going to use this to do a single chain all the way down. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that all the way down the loom. And then the third color, the one that's going to go down the center, I'm going to go ahead and do it in the blue frost, LE. So I think it's like ocean blue. I can't remember the exact, but it's like the lighter of the blue. I think there's a deep blue and then an ocean blue. I can't remember, but this is the lighter of the two. And then I'm going to do a single chain down the center. And I'll save putting a real chain down the center like Nix Haley did for another day, because I'll do a tutorial on that as well. So we're going to do 2 single chains, whatever colors you decide. And then, oh, actually it's 3 single chains all the way down, however you want to do the color combo. And I will be right back when I get mine done. So now that we've got our 3 single chains down the center, we have to make a zigzag. And that's going to be, let me show you the picture of what it is. This is where where she's got, I believe it's the gold on either side right down there. That's what we're going to be placing next. And so you're going to do a normal zigzag pattern, nothing fancy. And I'm using the Persian 600 count Persian blue. It's a real pretty color. And you are going to just do the zigzag pattern all the way down the loom, just like that to the very end. This side, we're going to do the same thing. Normal zigzag. I'm going to go off camera again because I don't need to waste time, and because I have confidence that you can get this part done without my help, because it is a normal zigzag. So I will go off and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, now that that part is complete, I'm going to continue on with my frost blue, and we're going to lay the king's armor, I don't know if you call it a stitch or what, but it's the stitch that is used in the king's armor that Nix Haley 22 has also designed. So this is how we're going to get started. We're going to start in the center here and do a long stretch there, long stretch there, and then we come over to here, we do a long stretch just like this. Okay, then we start back in the center and go out. Then we have to connect it to this one. Go up. Then we start in the center of that one again. Go to the left. Go to the right. Right over here. And you're going to do this all the way down the loom. Now the center. Very easy stitch. And then right over here, got to connect it. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to it. I think I've showed you enough. And I will meet you back once you get that part finished. At this point, what we're going to need to do is we are going to need to put cap bands on each one of these pegs going all the way down the center. Oh, the dreaded cap bands. So we're going to, do I want to put double or triple? See, I think I'm going to just do a double cap band because I have these LEs and they're already tight as it is. So we'll just do a double cap band all the way down. Normally I would do triple. Should I do triple? Well, it's totally up to you. I think I'm just going to stick with the double. Some people do triple. It's okay, whatever you choose. But you're going to do cap bands going all the way down. Okay, and then you're also going to need cap bands on each one of these, middle of these starburst. So I will have to get my gray, and I'm going to put a triple on these. A triple cap band on these. That's how I'm going to do these. Oops. There we go. So triple cap bands on each one of these starbursts going up. And then you know what? I think I am going to go with triple. I'm going to go with my gut and go with triple down the center as well. Okay, triple cap bands. Goes around the peg 3 times. And you're going to do that all the way down the loom, down the center, and in each one of these starburst, and then we will turn it around and we will be able to start looming. Okay, so you turn your loom around like I did, and what you need is a cap band right here, a cap band in the center, and a cap band right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in through this triple cap band, and we're going to grab it and bring it back to itself. Okay, then we're going to go up to this third pin bar, or peg. Jeez, I get them all mixed up. And then you're going to come down with it. Okay. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in through this second peg. And I got to get the one that's on top, which is probably going to be this one. And I'm going to bring it to the right, to the left, okay? And then, let's see here. So that, and that, okay. And now, at this point, we're going to go in through this center, and you're going to bring it up one, okay? Or up two. So you brought it up one, now you're going to go in and grab the other one, okay? And then you're going to trying to see what you do next. Okay, so you're going to go in through this band. Oh, let me see, I'm going to have to stand up and figure out what I need to do here. Did I not have a cap band there? Okay, well, you're going to go in through here and you're going to grab that top band, bring it to the left, top band, bring it to the right. Then you're going to go in through here and bring it down, down, and then you're going to go in here and bring that one forward. Okay, I think I've got it now, if that makes any sense. Okay, so you're going to go in through the next pin. You're going to go to the left. You're going to go to the right. You're going to go the next pin up. Grab the top band and bring it down. And at that point, we need to bring the single chain up forward. Okay, so we're going to go in through here to the left, here to the right, go into this peg, grab the top band, bring it down, down, and then go back into this one and pick up that single chain and loop it up. Okay, I'll show you two more and then I'll let you finish it the rest of the way. Okay, hopefully you can see what I'm, I guess you can. Scoot it this way. Okay, so you're going to go in through this peg. Grab that top band to the left, next band to the right. You're going to go into this and bring it down. Go back in, bring it down. And then you're going to go back into this peg and loop up that center forward. Okay, one more. You're going to go in through here, to the left, to the right, go in through this cap band, grab that top band, bring it down, top band, bring it down, and then we got to go in here and pick up that single chain and bring it forward. Okay, just don't forget to bring the single chain forward. Okay, go ahead and finish that all the way to the end of the loom, and then we shall get started on the rest of the bracelet. So once you get this part done, this is where you end it right here. you bring it down on either side, and then the very last single chain that you loop up. So now the whole center is looped up. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and push my bands down because I'm going to have to loop up that single chain on either side of this blue that I have. So let me do this real quick, which I guess I could have done it off camera, but not worth it. Okay, so now we've got to loop up the single chain on both sides of the blue, which I did in black. So I'm going to go in through here and grab that single chain and very simply just grab it and move it forward all the way down the loom. Okay, and you do the same thing over here. Bring it up and grab the black chain all the way up. Okay, so do the border, or excuse me, the single chain all the way to the end, and then we'll work on these zigzags. Okay, get that part done. What we're going to do is loop out these zigzags. Thank you, mind, for starting to work. Okay, so right here is we're going to loop just like this because they all need to get connected right there. So we're going to go in through here. And what's weird is that it's going to feel like it's not looped right, and I'll show you in just a minute. You're going to go through the cat band, and I've already pushed my bands down. Now it's going to find it difficult to find the band. Okay, you can get that top band. And because we looped up this single chain, I don't know if you can see that. And if you've done the King's Armor, you'll know what I'm talking about. See how it's looped underneath that black band? So it's going to feel like it's not doing like a complete teardrop, because it's really not. Oops, sorry. So you go in here. Oh, why did I push my bands down? Now I can't find the band. Okay, you're going to grab it and bring it to down. And you're going to grab the other side, if I can find it. Hello, where are you? Okay, just like that. And you're going to do that all the way down the loom on both sides. So I'll show you. It's just a normal zigzag starting from here, going to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. Okay, I'll go ahead and get this one too. I pushed all my bands down, and now I have a hard time finding the band, so I apologize. Ugh. Not cool, not cool. Any other time I would say push your bands down, but now I'm just struggling. And plus it's the way that I'm sitting when I'm filming. It's hard for me to see. Okay, so you'll do that all the way down. This side, you're going to grab, well, where are you? Are you kidding me? Okay, come on, where are you? Okay, I'm going to grab that band and bring it down. Go in and grab the next band and bring it up. Down, up, or I may say zig and zag. Okay, zigzag it. I hope you saw that. I didn't even look to see if I was on camera. You're just going to do your zigzag all the way to the end. Once you get that part done, the next step is to loop out your starburst here, your triangular starburst. So in order to do that, you're going to go in through the cat band, the triple cat band, and you're going to grab that top band. Well, I might be grabbing the top band. Okay, make sure your cat band stays on. And you're going to, wow, this is crazy, loop it back to itself. So it's going to be tight, but That's how you do it. And then you go in, back in, grab the next band that's on top and bring it back to itself. Go back in, get the next one. I hope you can see that. Bring it back to itself. Just like this all the way around. And if your bands seem really tight, you can, once you get them off the loom, stretch them a little bit and then put it on, and that helps. Okay? And there's one starburst. So you're going to do that all the way up the loom. And what I'll do is it's always when you go into your cat band, you're always grabbing the very first top band, and then wherever it goes back, you just bring it back to itself, and you do it all the way around. Okay, so I'll show you on this side. You're going to go in through the cat band, and let's see. I'm going to have to grab this from way over here. Well, hold on just a minute. Go in the cat band, and grab that top band, and bring it back to itself just like that, okay? And then you grab the next band and bring it back to itself. Go back in, top band, bring it back, follow it all the way down the loom. Just like that. Does that seem right? I don't know why that doesn't seem right to me. Did I do something wrong? Right there? Yep, I must have skipped something here. Yep, I did skip something here. Okay, I'm going to take these off one by one. Figure out where my mistake was. Wow, I can't go one time without a mistake, can I? Not once, just not in the cards. Okay, I'm going to just bring these all back. Make sure I get the right bands, because I really think I messed up somewhere. Yep, and I see where I did, I believe. Okay, I'm going to bring this cat band. I'm going to take it off and replace it. That way I know which bands. Okay, sorry about that. If you didn't mess up, then you're golden. But I'm going to go in, grab that top band, and bring it back to itself, just like that, okay? What I did was I went in and grabbed this band when I'm supposed to grab that band. Bring it back to itself, go back in, bring it back to itself. So I just skipped that one. There we go. That looks right now. That looks just about right. Okay, so you're going to do that all the way up the loom in the center of each one. Go through the cat band, grab the top band, bring it back to itself, and then go back in the cat band, and then continue all the way around till you get all of them looped until they looked like this. Okay, so finish that part, and then I'll show you how to loop up the border. Okay, so now what we've got to do is loop up the border. Okay, and this part is a little, I don't know, slightly different, so I'll show you how to loop up this. Okay, you're going to go in through the cat band in the center, bring it to the left, and then bring it over one more to the left. Okay, and then you're going to go right in here and you're going to grab that band that goes forward, okay, and then you're going to go back in this cap band and go get the next band that goes down, okay. So you come to here, go up, then go down, okay, and then out one more, okay. Do the same thing over here, going through the cap band, grab that top band, bring it to the right, go in, bring it to the right, and you're going to go in and grab the band that bring it forward, and then you're going to go back in here, grab the bottom band and or the next band and bring it down to the right, go into this cap band and bring it over, okay. So that's what it's supposed to look like, okay. Hopefully you got that. Okay, and then you're just going to go in over here, bring it straight up, and then bring it in, and then where this is, where you stopped right there, you're just going to connect it to the center, just like that, okay. So that's what that'll look like. I'll go ahead and finish this one up over here. What you're going to do is go in here and bring that to the center, okay, and then come back down here and grab a hold of this side and bring it up until it meets up with that band, just like that, okay. So that's what it should look like. And now you continue to loop up all the border bands the normal way you would do the Asteria, I guess. So what we're going to do, I'll do a couple with you. You're going to go in where they connect, and you're going to get that top band, and that's going to go to the left, go into this one, go straight up, go into this one, and to the center. Very simple. We just went around. Now we have to go back in here, pick up the bottom band, bring it to the right, bottom band, straight up, bottom band to connect. Okay, so into this one, get the band that goes to the left, oops, up to the center, go back into this band, to the right, oops, up, and the center where it connects, okay? And you're going to do that all the way down. I'll show you on this side, which I'm sure you understand. I'll just do one on this side because it's the same concept. You're going to go in through here, grab that band to the left, up to the center, go back in, to the right, straight up, and center. So you will do that all the way up to the end of the loom. There is a weird way that it ends at the very top, so I guess one way to do it is that maybe you stop right here and I'll walk you through to the very end, okay? All right, so I'm going to go off camera and finish those starburst borders. Okay. I told you I would stop here and work this way with you. Okay, we gotta finish part of this up. So we're going to go in through here and get that. Well, if I can grab it. One that goes to the left, one that goes straight up, okay? And then we're going to go to the right and up, okay? So we're basically wanting to leave the whole outer edge free. So the same thing will happen over here. You go in and get the one that goes to the left if I've got the right, nope, I got the wrong one. Well, can't half see what I'm doing, so that just really is grand. And since I'm using LE, it's harder for me to get them back in order. So let me see what I can do. Grab the one that goes to the left, grab the one that goes forward, and then we connect over here. Grab that bottom one to the right, and the one that goes up. So now all of these have to be looped up yet. But that's how we loop these last two starbursts. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over from this side, because we're only going to have one clip right here. We're going to go from the left in, and then go into here, and go down, and just bring it up till you hit the center. Just like that. Okay, now you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to go in from the left to the center. Just follow it around till you get to the center. And at that point, we are all finished, and we can, well, I would mess up on the last band now, wouldn't I? Okay, at that point, I need to get, I don't have any more purples. Okay, let me go get a couple more purples. Well, I've got one purple band. I'll just go through this center, put the band on the hook, bring it through and up, and put it on my hook. And I'll go ahead and grab my C-clip, if I can find it. And then I will put the C-clip on those bands and leave it hooked on my hook just like that. At that point, looks like we're all looped up. So then we start taking it off the loom. So I'll get my other hook, and I will slowly take it off each peg. I may just go through on the sides and loosen the tension off the sides all the way up on both sides. And then go through the next set. Oops. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to just singly do it. I'm going to go through each one. It just seems easier, I think. Because there's a ton of bands on these. It maybe seem a little hard, but once I get my grip on it, it'll be easier to work with. I just got to be able to get a grip on the bands like this. Because as I pull it up, it makes it easier for the hook to pop it off the pen. So I'm going to finish taking it off. So you're just going to go through each peg, pull it off the loom, and I will do mine, and I will go off camera and let you go ahead and get yours off, and then we'll just meet back here and see what we've come up with. All right? Well, I'll be right back. Okay, I took mine off the loom, and this is what I came up with. The colors are okay. I'm trying to match it with the brooch, but here's what it's doing. It's wanting to curl up like that, and the reason, and if I was smart enough, I would have known it was a tight design and not to use so many LE bands. The LE in the center would have been fine, but I probably shouldn't have used, I don't know. Here's the back. I guess you could wear it either way. You could wear it like this. That's actually really pretty. Or you can wear it like this. And it'll flatten out once it gets on your wrist, but it wants to curl on me. Like that. So, and I would need to put a lock because it doesn't quite go all the way around. But it is pretty. But if I was to recommend anything to you, is to maybe not use a bunch of LE bands like I did. I think I just had so many here in the center and it was tight. And then the black. And then I had the real thick sweets bands, and then on top of that I had LE. So maybe next time I make it, I won't make it with as much LE. I like LE in certain areas, but I really should have thought about doing a little something different down the center. But I'll show you the charm that I was planning to use. I think it goes really well with those colors. So, and actually try to straighten it out a little bit to get it to lay the way that I want it. But that's what it's going to look like in the end. So it is a really gorgeous design. I just would recommend not using as much LE, and it will lay flat like Nyx Haley 22. Hers laid flat because of the type of bands that she used. So just keep that in mind. And this was the first one I made, so I couldn't tell you that up front. So hopefully you chose to use different bands than me. I'm really liking that side too. So either side really would be really pretty, but I'm liking the other side probably just a tad better with what I've got going on. I just think this blue pops with this. All right, well, that is the Queen's Armor, and I hope you enjoy the tutorial, and just keep in mind the band issue that I was telling you. And go ahead and be great if you could give Nyx Haley 22 a follow on Instagram. And you can follow my Instagram at Artisan Loom, and also I have a Facebook page, Artisan Loom Bead Queen. And if you want to like that page, that would be wonderful. And if you could tag and hashtag any renditions you make of this wondrous bracelet that goes along with the King's Armor, we'd very much appreciate that. So, okay, enjoy making it. Take care now. Bye-bye.